Hi guys, welcome to Mr. Cloudbook channel. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about how to install Splunk monitoring tool on our Ubuntu 22.04, and we are going to integrate this particular Splunk with our Jenkins. So we will monitor our Jenkins system, Jenkins instance using this Splunk. Okay. First of all, we will discuss about what is the Splunk and everything. Okay. So let's open a new tab and search for this Splunk here. Okay. Splunk.com. And click on enter. You have to click on this first result. Okay, if you get this particular error, open this particular new tab in this incognito mode. Okay, so I am opening the new tab in incognito mode and search for the Splunk here. Okay, splunk.com and enter. This is the official page for Splunk. We will use this Splunk for the monitoring our servers. You can see keep your digital system securely up and running, fear of the threat actors and diminish downtime and fix issues. We can fix the issues from here itself, from this Splunk itself. So not only monitoring, we can directly fix the issues from the Splunk itself. Okay, so majorly Splunk is used for the monitoring tool. It's identify the key risks and detect the threats with artificial intelligence before they become major incidents. So first you have to create an account here. So in the Splunk itself, for the free, it will free for the 14 days. All you have to do is click on this particular profile here beside the free Splunk. Okay, click on sign up here. For the first time you have to click on sign up and you have to provide your mail address here. You have to create account here and all you have to do is to provide an email here, and just I am providing a random mail here. So and provide any password you want. Okay, so password contains at least 8 letters and one number and one special character and one lowercase and one uppercase, and does not contain part of this mail. Okay, so you have to provide your name here. So edit title name is enough. Okay, so I'm just going with the DevOps here, and you have to provide the name and you have to provide the phone number. So I'm just providing the number and company. So Cloudbook, and you have to provide the postal ID and you have to agree these terms. Okay, and provide any pin code here, your pin code, and you have to click on create account. So I already have the account, let me log into that account. So click on login, provide my mail here and my password, enter. You can see here this is my account with A here, and I already have everything. So you can see directly my dashboard here. Okay, so this is my dashboard. So you can see this is my name, welcome Ajay Kumar, and my mail address and everything. And let's come back. Now we have to install Splunk on our Ubuntu 22.04. In order to install, you have to go to this particular products here and you have to click on free trials and downloads. Click on that and you can directly click on, you have to come to this one. You have to install this particular Splunk enterprise. All you have to do is get my free trial here, and you can see this is the page 2 we have to install. So if you want to install on Windows, you can directly install it from here by clicking on download now. We are going to use Ubuntu, right? That's why I'm going with the Linux here. So click on Linux. So if you want to install any package, so you can install any package from here, but I am going with the Debian here. Okay, all you have to do is just click on download now. Okay, it will start the download. You can see it's asking for your permission. Just click on cancel here. We are going to use this to download on Ubuntu instance, right? All you have to do is you have to click on download via command line here. So and you will get this particular command to install on this Ubuntu instance. So let's create an EC2 instance for the Splunk and we will install this Splunk on that one. Okay, let's go back to console. So this is my AWS console. Already Jenkins is up and running. So let's launch an instance and provide any name you want. I am just providing with the name as Splunk here. Okay, so number of instances is 1, and for the AMI you have to select the Ubuntu. So we are going to use the Ubuntu here, and Ubuntu server is 22.04 here, and for the instance type you have to take the T2 medium here. So otherwise it won't run, it will throw so many errors. Okay, so you have to compulsorily take T2 medium and keep here, select the existing one, and security group is also existing one. Okay, launch with third one. So you have to open 8000 port and 8088 and 22 port for this particular Splunk. Okay, and you have to increase the storage here, otherwise it will throw error. All you have to do is select the storage up to 24. Let me increase that. So I selected the storage with the 24 GB and click on launch instance here. So okay, so meanwhile come back to instances. So it will take some time to come up. Meanwhile, let's open a mobile extreme, or you can directly connect using the putty also. So this is my mobile extreme I'm using. Okay, and let's refresh this one, and you can see our Splunk is running. Just click on this and click on connect and copy the SSH client from here. Let's copy this one and paste in the mobile extreme, or connect using the putty also, anything fine. So just click on enter and provide as here and enter. Let's close this and clear the screen and update the system. Sudo apt update here and enter. So meanwhile, let's copy this command. Okay, so we have to install Splunk, right? All you have to do is Control and right click and copy this command and come back to mobile extreme. Everything fine. Control L to clear the screen and enter and shift enter. So you can see this will install Splunk on this particular system. Okay, so Splunk version is 9.1.1. Okay, you can see the version here also. So 9.1.1, and let's click on enter here. So you can see our Splunk is installing. So Splunk is installed. You can see by providing ls here, you can see Splunk version is installed 9.1.1 with the Debian package here. Okay, so and click on enter and clear the screen. So our Debian package installed, right? Now we have to install we have to depackage that one. Okay, we have to depackage the Splunk. Okay, so come down here and you have to click on Splunk search tutorial here. Click on this one and it will open a new tab here. Okay, so all you have to do is you have to click on part 1 getting started and install Splunk Enterprise, and you can see how it will tell how to install Splunk Enterprise on our system. Okay, so you can see in Linux installation instructions. If you downloaded the RPM version, you have to provide this particular command to install on your system. Okay, so we installed the Debian package, right? All you have to do is provide this particular command dpackage-i. So I already know the command. I just wanted to show how to install the Debian package also. Come back to mobile extreme and enter ls. You can see that is the version that you will download for Splunk. All you have to do is dpackage-i. So you have to provide sudo here. Okay, otherwise it will throw error. Sudo dpackage-i and just provide the Splunk version here and click on enter, and it will install Splunk on your system. Okay, so it will take some time. You can see it's completed now. Okay, so let's come down and let's start it. Okay, all you have to do is go to this particular sudo /opt/Splunk, and you have to go to the bin and you have to go to the Splunk again. Okay, and enable boot -start. Okay, in order to start this particular Splunk. Okay, you have to go to this particular opt folder. We will get this particular folder with Splunk, and we are going to bin folder and we are going to again Splunk, and we are enabling the boot start. Okay, and click on enter. Okay, you will get this page, and all you have to do is you have to add your username here. Okay, so all you have to do is you have to go complete this 100% here. So you can see more 2%. All you have to do is click on enter. Okay, go to the end of this page. So it will take 1 minute to go to the end of the page. Okay, all you have to do is click on enter and keep on going. So it's completed. It will ask a question, do you agree with this particular license? All you have to do is provide y here and click on enter, and you have to provide this particular username here. Okay, so provide any username you want. I am just providing with Ajay here and click on enter, and you have to provide a password for your particular Splunk admin user. I mean, we created user, right, Ajay, so we have to create a password for Ajay also. Let's say create a password. So it won't move any cursor. All you have to provide your password and click on enter, and confirm the password, and you have to click on enter. You can see our app is our password is completed, and you can see it's in the script is also configured. Okay, so let's clear the screen. So we used the Splunk to enable from the boot start, right? That's why we have to provide this particular command, sudo ufw allow open SSH and enter. So you can see it will update the rules for us. So it will connect to our 22. Okay, so open SSH means it's a 22 port. Okay, secure shell host. Okay, so 22 port we open, and we have to open this particular 8000 port also. Okay, so basically Splunk runs on the 8000 port, so that's why you have to allow this root sudo ufw 8000 and click on enter, and you can see so rules are updated. It's allowing the 8000 port now on our system. Okay, let's see the status. Sudo ufw status, enter. You can see it's set to inactive. We have to enable this one. Okay, come down. All you have to do is sudo ufw and provide the enable command. It will come to active state. Okay, so it will ask the like this, you want to proceed with this operation, you have to provide as here and click on enter. Okay, so it's enabled now. Okay, if you provide the sudo ufw status again, you can see it's active, and you can see it's listening to 8000 port and open SSH port also. Okay, so all you have to do is go to your AWS console now and copy the Splunk IP address. This is the Splunk, right? Copy the public IP and open a new tab and paste it here and provide the 8000 here. Okay, Splunk runs on 8000. Let me close this one. So it will take, oh sorry, we didn't start it, right? We just allowed this particular 8000 port and allowed the open SSH, but we didn't started our Splunk system. Let me control clear the screen, and all you have to do is sudo /opt and Splunk and go to bin and again Splunk, and you have to provide the start command here and click on enter. Okay, so it will start this Splunk on your system. Okay, you can see it will take some time to enable. It will take some time to start. You can see our Splunk app is running on this particular 172, means this is our private IP address. Okay, so you can see this is the local host, runs on 8000. Okay, so if you refresh this particular page, you will get the Splunk now. You can see this is the Splunk. You have to provide your username here. So my username is Ajay, right? And you have to add your password here and click on enter. So this is the official page for your Splunk app. Till now we completed how to install Splunk on Ubuntu 22.04. Now we have to integrate this particular Splunk in order to monitor our Jenkins system. Okay, so first we have to do is you have to click on search apps here. Okay, otherwise you can directly click on this particular find more apps, or you can directly click on apps here. You can directly search for find more apps here. Anything works fine. Okay, and you have to click on got it here. So in the search bar left side, you have to search for Jenkins here. Okay, sorry, enter. It will search for the Jenkins app here. Okay, so this is the app. So this is the app we have to install for our Jenkins and our Splunk integration. Okay, so you can see Splunk app for Jenkins. All you have to do is click on install. Okay, you have to provide username and password. So you don't have to provide this particular password here. So I mean, for the username you have to use this particular password. Okay, you have to use this particular Splunk user, right? So this is the user. Oh sorry, let's come back again. So whatever the password and whatever the username you used here, you have to provide the same username and password over there. So to creating the Splunk, you use it on mail, right? You have to provide the same mail and then same password over there. Okay, so let's go here. I used the postbox.aj99@gmail.com to create account over in the Splunk, and you have to provide the password here. So this is my password for Splunk, and click on agree and install. Okay, you can see it's installing now. So you don't have to provide your username and password of this Splunk. Okay, you have to provide the Splunk your enterprise username and password. Okay, click on done, and you have to click on Splunk enterprise here, and you can see our Splunk app for Jenkins is enabled here. Okay, next we have to create an HTTP event collector to collect our metrics from the Jenkins and in order to send to Splunk. So you have to click on settings here, and you have to click on data inputs here. Under data, you have to click on data inputs, and you have to click on this particular HTTP event collector here. Click on this one, and you have to edit some global settings here. Okay, otherwise it won't get any information from your Jenkins machine. So you have to click on this particular global settings here, and first you have to click on enabled here. You have to select the enabled, and you have to remove this particular checkbox. Okay, but for the learning purpose we are not using any SSL certificate, right? That's why we need to uncheck this, and remaining everything is same. Okay, so first click on enable and uncheck this and use the same port number. Okay, so click on save here. You have to create a new token in order to integrate Jenkins with our Splunk. You have to click on new token here and provide any name you want. I'm just providing name with Jenkins, and all you have to do is click on next and click on next and click on submit. Okay, all now you have to do is click on start searching here. Okay, so you will get like this. Okay, all you have to do is come to home again, and you have to again click on settings and click on data inputs in order to copy your token, right? So you have to click on HTTP event collector now, and you have to use this particular token in order to integrate this particular Splunk with our Jenkins machine. Let's go to our Jenkins machine now, and you have to install one plugin on your Jenkins machine. Go to the plugins, come to available plugins, and search for the Splunk here. Okay, Splunk, and all you have to do is install this particular Splunk. So select this one and click on install, and it will install Splunk plugin for our Jenkins app. Okay, so this will use for to integrate our Splunk with Jenkins. Okay, so come back to manage Jenkins and click on system here. So now go to the end of this particular page. Okay, and you can see Splunk for Jenkins configurations. These are the whole configurations. Okay, let me remove this all things. Okay. In the HTTP input host, you have to provide the particular IP address of your Splunk. Let me copy this IP address of Splunk, copy it and go to here and provide in the, you can see under Splunk for Jenkins configuration HTTP input host, you have to provide the IP address of your Splunk here. Okay, so this is the IP address of my Splunk here. Okay, 3.110.121.78. You can see 3.110.121.78. So Splunk Enterprise. Okay, you have to provide the Splunk IP address here, and we are using the 8080 port rate for HTTP event collector. That's why we are using the same port here. Okay, for the HTTP event token, let's come back here and select this one. Control C to copy the code, and you have to add the token here. Okay, so this is the token we have to provide, and you have to check this one. It will by default it uncheck. You have to click on enable here. Okay, and uncheck this one also. Okay, you don't have to check this one. And Jenkins master host name, you have to provide a Jenkins IP address also. Copy the Jenkins IP and paste the IP address here and remove the slash and front HTTP also. Okay, and you have to click on apply now. So all you have to do is provide here you have to provide the Splunk IP address and go with the 80888 IP address HTTP event collector port, and you have to provide the HTTP event token from here. You can see global settings. So this is the port we are using, right? That's why we are using the same port here. Okay, and you have to uncheck this, and you have to check this, you have to check this, and you have to provide the Jenkins IP address here. Okay, same IP address you have to provide. Okay, whatever the IP you are using, you have to provide the same IP address here. Okay, and click on apply. If you run test connection now, it will throw error. So we didn't allow 8088 for our Splunk app, right? Let's go back to mobile extreme, and you can see sudo ufw status here, enter. You can see we allowed 8000 port and SSH port only. Now we have to allow the 8088 also. Allow 8088. Okay, you can see 8088. You can see, if you see the status now, you can see we allowed the 8088 port now also. So last time we didn't enable the 8088. Now we enabled the 8088 now. Okay, let's come back to Jenkins, and if you click on text connection now, you will get the success message. You can see Splunk connection is verified. I will click on apply and click on save. So that is done. Okay, let's click on a new item here. Okay, before that you have to restart both the machines. Okay, slash restart. You have to restart this particular Jenkins, and you have to Let me save this one. And you have to go to the settings here, and under system server controls, and you have to click on restart Splunk. Click on OK. So it will restart this Splunk now, and you can see our Jenkins also restarting. You have to do the restart on the both missions, otherwise it won't collect your metrics to Splunk. Okay, let's provide here admin and the password, enter, and go to Splunk here. Okay, it's taking some time to come up. Okay, so meanwhile you have to click on new item, provide the name as Splunk here, and select the pipeline and click on OK. Okay, let's go and log into our Splunk now. So it's restarted. Provide your username as a and password, enter. We logged into our Splunk also and Jenkins also. Okay, so you can see if you get the right mark here, that means everything works fine. Okay, go back to Jenkins now and add a simple pipeline. Okay, so try hello world and click on apply and click on save, and you have to click on build now here. Okay, you can see our build is scheduled. First build, it's running fine, so that is done. Let's build of some, let's build so many. You can see I build up to 9 builds here. Okay, meanwhile come back to dashboard again and click a new item. Okay, let's remove and write Splunk 2 here. Okay, and click on pipeline and okay, and select the hello world. Okay, so let's get this one, remove the echo here and apply and save and click on build now. Click some failure builds also. Okay, these are the failure builds, and let's configure and go down, remove this one, remove this command. Okay, run this else shell script here, run shell command here, more /etc os release, click on apply and click on save and build now. You can see our fifth build is succeeded, and let's build some builds. Okay, you can see, so eighth build is running, seventh and sixth, and okay, total I have 13 builds for the Splunk 2 and 4 failures. Okay, so everything fine. If you go to Splunk now and you have to click on Splunk app for Jenkins, you will see the output. Every monitor, it will monitor the every build. Okay, so you can come back to your Splunk. Okay, it will take some time. You can see these are the builds we used, right, for Splunk 13th build. So every build it's showing. You can see our 12th build and everything looking fine. Okay, so you have to click here. Okay, on the right side top you have to click on admin here. You will get the detailed monitoring also. Okay, you can see these are the failures. So how many failures we have? We have 4 failure builds, right? That's why it's showing the 4, and you can see we have the 18 success builds. Okay, you will get the complete output here. Okay, you can go to the second page also. You can see these are the success builds. So this is the Splunk build and everything fine. If you want to see the Jenkins health also, you can directly click on Jenkins health. So it will take some time. Okay, you can see our JVM threads and queue size and nodes 2 are working, right, executable. Okay, so you can see the server. Okay, login builds, it will send everything. Okay, script failure, you got the output like this, Jenkins master and everything. And if you click on audit trail, you can see who started the build also. Okay, you can see our 13th build Splunk 2 is started by admin. Okay, you can get the who started the build also, everything from here only. Okay, so we can use this particular one to monitor our Jenkins machine also. For the Splunk is mostly used for the monitoring tool. Okay, you can see the JVM threads and queue size and everything. Okay, so this is how you have to integrate your Jenkins with your Splunk. Okay, thanks for watching the video.